Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new episode of Survival Stories. Don't I look cool? I look so epic in this armor that we found. So how's everybody doing? I'm gonna take that off actually. I just wanted to see how I looked. This armor design is so good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm having a little bit of issues positioning my mic today. I don't know why. I think the stand, the arm for it is actually giving up. It has broken. It's broken a few times, so I guess it's, yeah, maybe time. Anyway, today guys, I want to, as I said in the last episode, I want to make this room bigger. This is the server room for anyone new to my channel. This is my fan server room where we put the random winners on the sides. And there are two things I want to make. First of all, the room needs to get bigger. And then I may want to redo this system as well, our drawing system, because it's very, very manual at the moment. I'll have to see what I can do. So before we do anything here, we need to kind of remember who is who here. Who is who? Oh. Sometimes I just start laughing at my own sayings and it doesn't make sense, but don't hate me. We need some more meat ingot. And I also want to inform everybody, I think I said this, but we have reset the map. We have reset the map and we are now playing in 2 teams on the fan server. I'm going to jump on pretty soon, probably when I come back from Christmas, to showcase all the builds that people have done. The teams are not PvP teams. It's not a hostile server. It's just, you know, I hang out with the red team or I hang out with the green team. We have one red and one green. But anyway, I guess I should mark down... Yeah, I need to make a list here of all the players that are on the server. I should have done this a long time ago. And maybe we can make a nice display for that. Because that's one of the things that I want with this room. I want it to look more fancy. At the moment, it looks like a garage. I don't know. I like the whole industrial style. We'll continue with that because we'll build this in the factory. I figured we haven't really built anything in the factory for so long. So it's actually a good thing. Someone asked what block this is. It's a factory block. I don't know which it is, but you chisel the factory blocks and you'll see these. Anyway, let me get a list for all the members and let me do some thinking here. I guess we'll do a list and then I guess we'll tear this down. Is this computer labeled? This is very important, yeah. Sub picker, okay. So if you want to break and move a computer from ComputerCraft, you need to label it by writing label set and then a name. That way it will contain all the programs and code, otherwise it won't. I guess I could start to break this monitor. Where the crap is my hammer? There. Guess I could start to break this, huh? Alright, so I've written down all the players on the server, or everyone that we had statues for anyway, and I realized that some people haven't really contacted me. Thomas Scott, the Mushroom, hasn't really contacted. I haven't seen any PM. Please do tweet at me as well, because the YouTube PM doesn't work. Mythos of Man, I saw your PM today, and who is this? Sam H. Yes, I've told you several times you need to provide me with your Skype details, so I'm still waiting for that. That is very important, guys. If you get picked for the fan server, I want you to PM me with your IGN, that's the first thing, and also your Skype details, because if I don't add you to Skype, I'm not going to add you to the server. You'll get the IP, you'll get all of that over Skype, because you need to be in the fan server Skype group. Alright? I hope that makes sense. It's an easier way to keep contact. But then we have quite a few inactive people. Adamski, I don't think he's playing. Oblivion Blade, oops. Can't remember your YouTube name, so you may be playing. We're gonna deal with all that though in a second here. Let's first of all tear this thing down. And do we want to use TNT? No. I say whenever you get a chance to blow something up, take it, but I think there are a lot of things. Yeah, there are a lot of things in the walls here that I don't want to risk. So, let's go ahead and punch everybody in the face. Wow, that is weird. Did you see that? When I break someone, when I punch a statue in the face with a hammer, the next guy next to him turns into a normal statue. Check this out. That is strange. Oh my goodness. Alright, all the statues be gone. I think, how are we for space downwards here? Let's just dig down. I think this is the records farm. Should be, yeah, it's down here. Okay, so we want to be mindful of that. Maybe we'll go... No, I think this tunnel part is fine. Yeah, I think it's actually fine if we start it here. We have to kind of figure out the height. How much space do we have upwards? This is the fun thing when you have a long-term world. It's like you you eventually start to dig into things that you've built. All right. I think for the room, one thing is that we're gonna need it bigger. We're gonna need it bigger. I want more space for every statue. I want a sign with the YouTube name on every statue, just so I can refer to you as whoever you are in YouTube, because that makes it easier for me. Like, for example, Makismaki is Ivan Sarkov, and I want to know all that for all players. So I hope that makes sense. So let me figure out, let me tear this down. I love tearing down stuff. Oh no, crap. Okay, this is an issue. That is an issue. That's our flower farm. I don't really feel like taking that down. It's working so well. We built it a long time ago, and I'm not very keen to keep things that I built, but that flower farm works very well, and I still use it every now and then. So, and this is for closing and opening the drawbridges. Does that still work? Yeah, okay. I guess we'll have to go... I guess we'll have to extend this tunnel then. How are we for space forward? Let's just peek in here a little bit. By the way, let me take this opportunity. Thank you guys so much for your comments on my vanilla series that I started. I really do appreciate it. I've already recorded episode 2 in the vanilla series, so I won't be saying any of this there. That's usually how you start a series, to be honest, specifically when you don't work with YouTube, but you only do it, you know, as a hobby, like I do. I record a bunch of episodes at once. Survival stories, though, this series I usually do not backlog, because it's usually a longer term recording, so I usually spend 8 hours per recording. I'm crazy, I'm a crazy guy like that, but it makes better content, I think. But anyway, thank you so much for the comments. It seems to be a little bit like 70-30 in if you like it or not, and then if you're gonna follow the series. 70 saying no, being only modded fans, but 30 saying yes. And I think I may get a new bunch of people who only want to follow the vanilla. So for the channel, I think it's a good thing. I hope you understand why I do this. Of course, I also want to play vanilla. I didn't like 3 months ago, but now I do, and we'll see how long it goes. This will still be my main series, and don't worry guys, I'm not giving up on this series. We're not close to restarting or resetting or anything. My goal with this series is to hit like 500 episodes if I can, so my goal is to go really long until I'm forced to close it for some reason. Yes. And I've also been promising a multiplayer series. That's not the vanilla series though. I didn't say that that the vanilla series removed the new multiplayer series. No, I'll give you a tip. I'll give you a hint. The multiplayer series is going to be modded for all you modded fans. So stay tuned. It will be out soon. It will be out soon. We've had a little bit of issues with a few things, but it will be out soon. So stay tuned. It will be 2 episodes a week. You guys are dying to know, aren't you? Okay, I need to clear this out. I'm wasting precious time here. But I just want to address that. I guess there's a farm here as well. Yes. What is this? That's the mob farm. We're taking that out anyway in a near future. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I guess this is where the tunnel will end and the room start, just to make sure that we have space. Take a close look how messy this looks now, because I'm gonna make it all nice before we start building here. So I have cleared out a room, but I'm having massive issues trying to figure out how large I want this room and how to place the statues and that. Yeah, I've been at this for a little while. I did do this tunnel though, so ooh, can I punch these? I didn't know that. Anyway, this is where the room started before. And I decided to just add another section to the tunnel like this. So instead of removing this middle section, because I think it adds a little bit of character to have sections. But anyway, let's try and decide this. So think of these as the petals for the statues. I was originally thinking that we would do like glass cubes with some sort of glass, like we'd do something like this, and then we'd have the statue in the middle there, and we'd have to use another type of glass because this glass is just too frustrating. The problem with that is that it removes, yeah, it looks weird, and it removes the possibility for cool poses with the statues. So I'm having a little bit of an issue with how I want to do this. I'm gonna keep the server at 20 people because I realized that if we can get 20 active members, we are doing great. It's very hard to get active members. A lot of the people that have joined haven't really played. So yeah, for many people Minecraft is a very short term. I realized this. People that was watching my videos 4 months ago are not watching my videos anymore, or many people anyway. A lot of people, several people are still watching, but I've been playing this game for 3 years. Most people though, they play for half a year maybe, and then they get bored. So yeah, I think keeping it at 20 will just keep the server at better health as well. But then being better at refreshing it, and that's mainly on my part, making sure that I remove any inactive members immediately. Anyway, keeping it at 20 means that we're gonna have 10 statues on each side. One for the red team, one for the green team. And then the question is, if we want to do a spacing of 3 between the statues, the room is going to be gigantic, or it's going to be a gigantic hallway. And the other thing then is, do we want to do it like this, or do we want to do it like this? So we can do 1, 2, or 3. And then I figured, what if we have statues? What if we have 5 statues and then 5 statues on top of that, like this, in some way? I think that could look pretty good, because that's how you're in a soccer team or in a hockey team. That's how the photos are taken, pretty much. Well, it's a little bit over exaggerated because the next guy would be standing here, right? Actually, let's see how that looks. Let's make another one of me here. Oh, that looks funny. Let's remove that. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it would be, I think it's better to have it up there. And if we have that, do we want to do 3? I never like doing even numbers like 2. So do we want to do 3? Oh, I think this is one of the things I just have to decide. If we do that, how much space do we have upwards as well is the question. Because we didn't really check that. Yeah, I guess we're fine. We could raise the roof by, or ceiling by that. Yeah. Decisions. Another thing that I thought about is to incorporate some kind of colors into this room. Like the factory is very plain when it comes to colors. We have the caution tape, but that's it. And since we have the teams, we'll do like a green line here, some kind of green marking, and a red marking over here. And then we'll probably do the screen over here. Then we'll do signs on each statue is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't think we'll finish this today, actually. I think this will be a 2-episode project. It's kind of huge. But let me dig a little bit more here anyway and see if we can get... Like, the first thing I want to start with is probably get the walls laid out so that we can start to see that it's actually a room. But I'm going to go ahead and clear out the roof, and this is going to be kind of terrible because I can't really stand on anything. Anyway, give me a second. All right, everyone. I think I have got the layout figured out finally. These kind of things take so much time for my head to process for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, check it out. We do the 2 layers of statues like that. The golden blocks being the petals. They are just markers. I don't think we're going to use golden blocks. We're going to have the screen here. And this is definitely going to be a multi-episode project because I just got an idea that I don't want to disclose today for something super cool and awarding for those who play on the fan server. Then I had another thought. I was going to try to do an industrial style here and do our regular concrete wall like that, and then top it off with some factory blocks like we're doing here. And then for the floor I was thinking and probably wanting to have this stuff as well. But I don't think we'll do that. I don't think this room should look industrial and like torn down. We have that in so many places. Plus, you guys are, I mean, this is the way I made it nice the other time. Why is that a question mark? Why is that a question mark? Didn't I change that? Ah, never mind. JP Miner, was it right? Who won? I think it was. Anyway, I think you head down here, and then what if the floor is white to make it look very exclusive? Because this is like a trophy room. We'll make a white floor using this quarried block that did I show you that? I think I showed you this in another episode. This is basically from Railcraft. You find it out in the world. You cook quarried stone up, and you get this quarried block, which I think looks superb. Yeah, we're using it for the lab. So we have that as a floor, and then we have for details. We use my favorite block, Tyrian, that I haven't been able to use yet. And then we incorporate gold blocks somehow. Maybe plain ones or chiseled ones. I actually think that the plain ones look more exclusive than any of these. I don't like that color. That actually looks pretty decent. Let's just see how it looks together with that. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good match. And maybe even some diamond blocks, which I don't have any of, but I'll have to sacrifice something. Wait, let me grab a crafting bench. I've been running back and forth crafting blocks here. I don't have AE access down here. Another thing we should fix. But let's see if we can chisel a few of these. These actually look very good. Yeah. I think we should do that so that it feels more exclusive. I think so. But to make that work, one important thing we'll have to do is to break it off. So we'll have to install a door here. We can do that pretty easily using drawbridges, right? So let's go ahead and make one of those together. Let's see if I remember how to do it. We're gonna need drawbridges. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna need 3 of these. Actually, do we want it to open maybe from the bottom? Yeah, we want it to open from the bottom. Or from the... No, from the bottom is good. So let's install drawbridges, and let me remove the cover facade thingy. Actually, that facade is pretty good. Let's keep that facade there. Because these, the multi-blocks in drawbridges doesn't connect, so you have to use non-multi-blocks. For example, this concrete right here. Alright. And then a door will pop up, and the door, I think, will be what shows the difference. So maybe we'll make that out of this Tyrian. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then let's just, for now, I guess, let's just wire it weirdly. Red alloy. Grab some of this. Just do this, I guess. Boop. And then a lever. Should do the trick. Yeah. I think that will look pretty cool. Let me put this back as well. And let me cover this so that we don't have any stupid freaking bats spawning there. Aha. And then with BiblioCraft, which we haven't got to yet, we could use a universal sensor. I don't know. This door doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense here. It would need to be... Dang it. We'd need to have a different block inside, but then it would look weird from this side. So maybe we'll do a double door, like 6 drawbridges. I'd have to move the entire room backwards one, but I could do that. That's not a big problem, actually. Let's see. Let me think. Oh yeah, another thing that I wanted to use that we haven't used this season are the carpets from Chisel. Not the specific one, but just to give you an idea, I want to have like a carpet in the middle, a fancy one running all the way down to the screen, where we're going to have something else than just the picking thing. Oh my goodness, if I can pull it off, it's a Lua program that I'll have to write. I don't want to promise it today, but if I can pull that off, my goodness, then I'd be ever so happy. We'll see though. Can I break this with these? Oh my goodness, stupid carpets. Stupid carpets. Let's use the vanilla shears. Nope. They'll just have to be a pain in the ass to break. But yeah, I guess we'll do a dual door. And if we are, then I guess what we'll do, let's just try this as well together. Break that, and then let's put away some diamonds, some of this. Let's try to see how it looks if we indent it. Is that what it's called? Like this. Take away that. And then I guess we're going to use these because we use them everywhere else. Consistency is key when designing something, I usually find. Like if you start mixing up styles, which is what we're doing here, by the way, then it's no good. So yeah, we have that there. That looks super good, I think. And then we'll have, on the other side, we'll have a futuristic Turian block. So I'll have to move the whole room back 2 blocks. Aha. But I'll fix that. Or I wonder if we should install the door here and make this here. I kind of like that it's a little bit of a run here though, or a stretch. Yeah, no, I think this is good. I think I'll move the room back. That's all I'll do with that. Let me do that and let me lay out some of this cord. What are we going to use for walls though? I haven't really decided. Oops, I'm just ripping everything apart. Great. I'm just destroying everything. What are we going to use for walls, I wonder? Any suggestions, guys? Telepathic, sending them to me. Let's see, what do we have? Should we use marble? That would be easy. Use this brick one that we used in our AE room. Yes, let's do that. I want this room to be super, super exclusive looking. Oh, another thing before I cut. So we'd have this white floor running like that. And then we'd have to have some kind of team color thing. Actually, the wall should maybe be that. So I was planning, could we now use this super bright thing? Or is this looking too weird? It may actually look too weird. Yes, right guys, I think that's a little bit too weird looking. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks a little bit too weird. Let's try another block. Let's run out to an apply the logistics ME terminal that is actually working. That one isn't. I got one over here. I had to build a new super builder wand. I don't know where my old one went. I must have lost it somehow. Anyway, let's see. What was I thinking about? Frequency. Is it this stuff? Lapis lazuli frequency block. Yeah, let's try that. That looks a little bit dark, doesn't it? Let's try to make a green side and the red one. Wow, we have a lot of lapis. Well, we had a lot of lapis. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good as well. Let me just double check. I think I saw something else. No. No, this was probably what I was thinking. Let's just try this. I know that we've used the wool and clay and maybe we'll do that. But I don't want this room to be colorful per se. I want it to be exclusive. Yes, this looks great. Doesn't it? That looks absolutely great. That looks exclusive like hell. Aha. Yes, that will decide the theme colors. And then we'll use some kind of liquid and glass as well. Is what I'm thinking. Because yeah, actually. Wait, can we use... Let me see how this matches. It doesn't match, does it? Oh, it doesn't look terrible. That looks pretty good. So we use this as a border, because if we use too much of this, let me show you what happens with these very detailed blocks if you use too much. It just, in my head, that's just, ugh, you get tired of looking at it, right? Right? We could also do like redstone blocks and emeralds, but nah, I think this is better. As for the liquids, we'll do like a pouring down thing. Let me try that as well. I hope that you guys appreciate one of these building episodes. We haven't done building in a long time, I should say. I guess for a red team, let's use redstone. Yes, I was thinking we'll have those between every statue. And what could we use for green? We could use mob essence. I think that's what we use on the server. I got this idea from DenseOres, by the way, because when he was designing spawn, he made something similar. XP bucket would be the bestest, but you can't get that. You can't pour that out, I don't think. Wow, that was quick. Oh, but that actually that looks great. That contrast, yeah. Contrast looks great. Okay. Well, let me build some here. We are not gonna finish this today. Absolutely not. We need to I need to give a Christmas present as well to someone. But I just want to get a little bit further here today before I end the episode. Wait, what did we say about the wall? Did we say to go... I know we said the liquid, but I don't want to have that all over the place. Did we say to do that and then this? Yes. Yes, let's do that. See why I don't want to do the factory thing? I want this place to look exclusive. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Borders will be that. We need to have the room straight then as well. And then let's just see how this looks as well before I cut. Let's put the redstone bucket side there. Not as good as I was thinking in my head. We kind of need to have that liquid. Well, let me try to do this properly. Let's try to break there instead. Do that. I feel as if the liquid kind of needs to be in front of the thing. Let me try something else. Let's try to do wedge. Wedge. Do that. And then put these here. Oops. Something like that. That doesn't look good. That actually looks pretty bad, I would think. I don't know about you guys, but let's try that again, doing it this way then. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Much better. And if we want to do that... Oh yeah, then we can do this. I hope that I'm not boring you guys. I hope that this is enjoyable, seeing me derp and fail and taking decisions on builds. Oh, and we're getting a heart rush here from Tomcraft. I was wondering a few episodes ago what that was, but I realized it was Tomcraft doing that. Yes! Now we're talking. Okay, let's just, for reference, let's just do... Where's my builders one? Super builders one. Come here, you. There. Let's do that. Yes. I think that's gonna look great when we have it all over the place. Okay, let me fill this in on both sides. I'm also gonna have to break this stupid carpet. Alright guys, so I have been building. The door is not finished yet though. So this is just a facade. But imagine this being the door. We'll have to install that in the next episode because I wanted to do that together with you and I realized we don't have a whole lot of time today. So, boop. This is what I got done. I got both sides installed. So we have the green. The green looks a little bit weird actually. I don't know if I want to use the lime wool clay or not. But I think the red looks super good. And I think the room has the feeling that I was looking for. So I got the carpet installed. Nice sound walking on it. I lowered the floor here a little bit as well using stairs. I think that turned out pretty good. And then up here we'll have the fan server program that I'll write. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. We have room for signs on each of these, which will be very important. The whole statue placers turned out a little bit more plain than I was originally thinking, but hey, I think it's okay. It still have some details that we need to do, like the ceiling. We still have to do the ceiling. I want to do something here, maybe like, I'm not going to do this today, but maybe do that and then have like, I don't know, some sort of thing here. Oops. I'm playing in full screen mode, by the way, for the first time ever to try and fix my FPS issues. I don't know if I like it though. It's very, very tough to... I play full screen window mode normally, but this looks just way too big. Let me know what you think. I've done it the entire episode though. But yeah, a little bit of detail here and there still to come. I don't know if I love the marble though, so let me know what you think about the marble, because we won't do anything more with this today. I want to head over to the Santa's cave now and give someone a Christmas present. Yes, so let's do that. Thumbs up, guys, if you like this so far, and we'll continue with it in the next episode. So let me head to the Santa's cave and I'll see you there. Alright guys, I want to take this opportunity as well to thank you for the super nice feedback in the last episode about the Christmas special. I was actually recording that over a period of 4 days and it got delayed. It was put out on the Tuesday, which will probably be my new day for survival stories anyway. But yeah, I really appreciate the feedback. It was super nice to see all your nice comment about this little Christmas workshop or Santa's workshop and this little cave here. I was really struggling while I recorded that, let me tell you. I had some personal stuff happening and things, so I'm happy that it didn't shine through. I was super worried you guys wouldn't like the whole episode. Anyway, today's present. We did red table last time, so we'll do this. Who is this? Boop. Wintergrave. Merry Christmas, Wintergrave. You have been randomly picked for a Christmas present. Let's see where you get. So we still have the $10 $10 Steam game or a fan server access. Let's see. Oh, you got the $10 Steam game prize or Christmas present. So I'll put that on your table. Do give me a PM of your Steam details, like your Steam name and your email. And what game you'd like. Maximum $10. I'm sure with the Steam sales starting today, there will be a lot of Steam games on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Corey Palmer, by the way, you won the $20 Steam game. You wanted a game that costed $30. So please, either we see now if I haven't looked on the Steam sales if it went down to 20. If it didn't, please pick a new game below $20, please. Alright guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm gonna keep saying Merry Christmas every episode until Christmas is gone. So Merry Christmas guys, take care, have a fantastic evening. Thumbs up, comment, all that. And I see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.